What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. I'm going to be showing you the best Bitcoin poker app for iPhone and Android to be playing on in 2018 and beyond. So we're going to be checking out Ignition Poker. Now, I've done so many videos on Ignition on the channel. Just to give a little background on them, they are the #1 poker site in the US currently. As far as like depositing and withdrawing Bitcoin on here, you can literally get money in and out within 15 minutes. So I mean, it's pretty much instant for deposits and withdrawals. I'll have a link in the description if anybody wants to, check it out, click it, and create an account on Ignition. You will be eligible for free sign-up bonus money. But anyways, we're gonna get into a little session right here, and I'm just gonna talk about Ignition a little bit. And if you have any questions about them, you can also hit me up in the comments. But anyways, Ignition's been around for about a year and a half now. They're backed by the Bodog Gaming Company, which has been around for over 20 years. As far as like game selection on here, you can expect, big multi-table tournaments. They do 1.5 million in weekly tournament prizes. That's real money. You've got tons of different cash games and sit and goes you can play on here. When you're playing on mobile, you can only play one table at a time, but it doesn't really matter if you're playing high enough stakes. For me, like, I was playing 2-5 no limit the other day, which is like a $500 sit down table cash game wise. And if you're playing high enough limits, you really can just focus on one table. I've started to mess around a little bit more with 5-10 no limit, so I've kind of like worked my way up to $1,000 tables and so forth. It sucks when you lose $1,000 on your phone. I'm not gonna lie, but when you double it or even triple it in a couple of hours, while you're doing other things, it's a really good feeling. But poker, it is a skill-based game in my opinion, but sometimes you're going to run bad. It's just part of the game. So just be careful with how much you're playing for. But anyways, you can go as high as 10-20 no limit on here for cash games, which is like a $2,000 sit down. I'd be careful there. I've never had much luck playing 10-20 on here. I always get my butt kicked when I try it. 5-10 is beatable. 2-4, 2-5. Those games are still beatable, but when you get to 10-20, I mean, the competition really gets stiff on here. I don't know what it is, but it is just, that's just how it is. But anyways, we're gonna get some hands in here. Like I said, software on here is amazing, as you can see. And your money's safe on here. I think that's the biggest thing. So if you decide to put a decent amount of money deposited on Ignition, you're not gonna have to worry about it. I mean, I wouldn't have like $25,000 or $50,000 on here, okay? But I mean, if you have a few $1,000s, maybe even up to like 10, that might be a lot for some people, depending on what limits you're playing. Don't worry about it. You're gonna totally be fine. I don't see anything ever happening. So with that said, everybody else who plays lower limits, obviously it's not a big deal then. If you have less than $1,000 in your account on here, you're never gonna have to, worry about that money, And this is supposed to be a fun thing, you know what I'm saying? Hold'em is, obviously everybody wants to be the best and be good at it, but at the same time, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun, you know what I'm saying? So, that's all I got to say about that. But anyways, we got an ace-9 offsuit here. This guy is re-popping it. I'm gonna get off this hand, but anyways, this table is being a little bit stiff right now. You got a lot of people acting crazy. On my right here, these other guys are playing pretty tight, but yeah. Oh, we got an all-in right here. So I have no idea what these guys are rolling with. All right, we got tilt and tilt going on here. That's what we have. Did the sixes just win right there? Wow. Okay, that was very disgusting. Pocket sixes all in right there. That was pretty ridiculous, I gotta say. But I've had my ups and downs on Ignition. Like I said, I've had days where I've been up a few thousand. I've had days when I've been down a few thousand. So that's just how it goes in poker. Sometimes you think you're the best, and then the next day you just get clobbered, and you're like, oh man, what happened? I mean, that's just how it goes. Tournament-wise, some of the bigger tournaments you can play on here, like I said, they do 1.5 million weekly tournaments. They've got a 100K buy-in tournament, a 250K buy-in tournament that are, pretty good payouts. You're looking at, 20,000 or so for first place on the 100K. Then you're looking at close to like 50 for the 250K. So, I mean, you can win some significant amount of money on tournaments, but, obviously they're going to have bigger buy-ins for the bigger buy-in amount. And, you know, tournaments are hit or miss. You know, I mean, you can play a bunch of them and really suck, and then you can run deep and win one. You know, just that's how the nature of tournaments is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, it's all about practicing, getting better, and that's really what it's all about. But you got to have fun while you're doing this too. So I'm going to fold this, but I think I'm going to wrap things up for everybody there. You know, if you're looking for the best Bitcoin poker app for iPhone and Android in 2018 and beyond, check out Ignition. Check out that link in the description. We'll also have a full review on them that you can check out below as well. If you could hit the like and share button on this video, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see y'all later.